Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. I don't know if you remember the TikToker who broke into a rhino enclosure at a zoo to do a backflip for a stunt to go viral. Well, he's back in the news. That's right. It says teen in TikTok backflip stunt admits entering rhino enclosure, killing frog, drug consumption, and other offenses. That's right. It states Ralph Wee Yi Kai, 19 years old, has pleaded guilty to 8 charges, including trespassing into the zoo's rhinoceros enclosure. A district court has called for both probation and reformative training. Suitable report. The prosecution and the defense were split on whether Wee has the right home environment to set him back on the right path. 8 different charges. Let's check out what this guy's been up to. On Thursday, November 25th, Ralph Wee Yi K, 19 years old, pleaded guilty to 8 charges: damaging the side of a mirror of a Mercedes Benz car, damaging a bus stop information panel, criminal trespass into Singapore Zoo rhinoceros enclosure, causing unnecessary suffering to a frog, consuming cannabis, possessing 6 e-cigarette pods, failing to present himself for a urine test, and cutting off his electronic ankle tag. Holy smokes, this guy's been busy. And it states that 6 other charges are also to be taken into consideration for Wee's sentencing. And it states the case is due back in court on December 20th. This really blows my mind. This guy is literally getting a slap on the wrist for all these offenses that he's done to try to become a viral sensation and become famous. It says that the district judge May Mensa has called for a report on Wee's suitability for probation and reformative training before she sentenced the homeschool youth. Probation is usually offered for the first-time offenders aged between 16 and 21. It does not result in a criminal record, while reformative training is a regimented rehabilitation program for offenders under 21 who commit relatively serious crimes. This guy admitted and pleaded guilty to 8 different charges. It's not just one tiny little offense. There's 8 different offenses, and they say that there's 6 other charges to be taken into consideration. Why is this guy only going to get like probation? That doesn't make any sense to me. They're using that his current home environment is unable to provide him with the kind of support needed to keep him on the right path. That just sounds like a big lame excuse to me. The dude's 19 years old. He's an adult. He knows what he's doing. He can't blame it on anyone else. This is crazy. What a lame excuse. It states that the lawyer added that at the time when all these offenses took place, his client was going through severe emotional crisis. Without going into much facts, he had broken up with his girlfriend, and that caused a downward spiral. A lot of his behavioral emanated from that breakup. He broke up with her. She didn't break up with him. So why is he so upset about that and severely in emotional crisis? That makes no sense. That's a lame excuse right there. Anyways, let's read the offenses that he pleaded guilty to and what he could actually be charged for with these. Damaging a bus stop informational panel and a vehicle. It says that he ended up taking his frustrations on an information panel at a bus stop along 6th Avenue by kicking it, causing about $900 worth of damage. And then while walking back to his friend's house, he decided to kick the side mirrors off a Mercedes Benz, which caused damage of around $2,000, and for these acts of mischief he could be jailed for up to 2 years or fined or both for each charge. Then you got the backflip at the rhino enclosure. Inspired by our viral video of a man riding a giraffe, we made a decision to jump over the low fence of the white rhinoceros enclosure at Singapore Zoo because he wanted to make a similar viral video. Exactly, he just wanted to become famous. This is all it's crazy. And it states that for this he could actually be charged with criminal trespass. He could actually be jailed for up to 3 months or fined up to $1,500 or both. The third charge that he admitted to is killing a frog. That's insane. It says that Wee's friend had bought 2 packets containing 17 frogs at a Christmas prank for another guest. While playing foosball with his friends, Wee placed a frog on the table and directed a ball at the creature with high speed and force, and the frog died soon later. Holy smokes. One of Wee's friends filmed the incident and posted it on social media. This guy shouldn't even be anywhere near social media after this. It states that for this act of cruelty, Wee could be jailed for up to 18 months or fined up to $15,000 or both. I know all different countries are different, but in Singapore for cannabis consumption, basically it just states that he admitted to consuming cannabis 2 days before he was alone in his bedroom and while he was out on bail for committing prior offenses. And it states that since he pleaded guilty to that, the consumption of cannabis is punishable with a jail term of up to 10 years and a fine up to $20,000. This is kind of a weird charge, possessing e-cigarette pods. It says that during the arrest, they discovered 6 pieces of e-cigarette pods among his belongings. DTPP Lee said that the e-cigarette pods are components of an imitation tobacco product, which is an offense punishable with a fine up to $2,000. This is the crazy one, cutting off an electronic ankle tag. Actually, all of them are crazy, but it says after cutting off the tag, he cycled to a friend's home and his absence was discovered by his father, who called the police. His own dad ratted him out. Cutting off an electronic ankle tag is seen as an act of mischief that can be punished with a jail term of up to 2 years or a fine or both. And then he also failed to report for a urine test, which basically states that this offense is punishable for up to 4 years in jail or a fine up to $10,000 or both. Doesn't mention the 6 other charges that are being taken into consideration, but if you add just the 8 charges that he actually pled guilty to, so when you actually add up all the jail time that he could be serving or the fines, he could actually be serving for all these charges anyway, like up to like 19 years in jail from what I can calculate, as well as all the fines that they do mention, up to $50,000 or more. So I understand that they're trying to claim all these lame excuses, in my own personal opinion, why he was justified in doing all these things. But that's the thing, is when you take all these cases into consideration, and it's just hard to just think that it was just him just acting out. He's a 19-year-old adult. He broke up with his girlfriend, and that caused him emotional distress. He's the one that broke up with her, and clearly he was just trying to become famous. The Rhino trespassing, that was to become a viral video, try to get his name out there. All these other charges, like they just add up. Damaging a side car, damaging a bus stop, criminal trespassing, causing unnecessary suffering to a frog, consuming cannabis and the e-cigarettes or whatever to me personally, but failing to present for a urine test and then cutting off his electronic ankle tag, like all those are just big no-nos. And then there's 6 other charges to take into considerations for sentencing. I think the judge should make an example out of him, and so no other kids decide to try to copy and do exactly what he did, because if they literally just give him probation, he's going to be out there redoing similar offenses probably, and he's not going to learn anything, and he's just going to think, oh, I just got a slap on the wrist, I got away with it, and now I can continue doing what I'm doing. And he shouldn't even be on any social medias as well. That's just my own personal opinion about all this. I just wanted to update you all what was going on with this guy. This guy's been one busy guy. So let me know your thoughts and opinions about this in the comments below. Do you believe he should get probation and a slap on the wrist, or do you think you should be made an example of so no other kids try to copy and do exactly what this guy was doing? Heck, we all have been in relationships and been dumped before, and it causes a lot of emotional distress and crisis, I agree. But when you're the one dumping somebody, how is that causing you any problems? It would be the opposite way around. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this in the comments below. Please like this video, share with your friends and family. Can you please share it on Twitter and other social medias? I'd really appreciate it. As well as, if you can, click that subscribe button right there. It takes 2 seconds and it's free, and it really helps me out a lot. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Just to let you know, this video is just to inform you and educate you on what not to do. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe. God bless you all. Take care and peace out.